the place where land touches the sky. A child was born and raised with love by his loving parents, up on the high altitude of Lilingay. A cheerful young man whose goal is to reach his dreams of becoming a doctor to help his community. Well, that's me. I am Joel Nacorda Jr., grade 12 student of Central Bukidnon Institute. I am cheerful, a person who always laughs, and of course, I love singing, preaching, and socializing. And most of all, I love photography. My motto in life is a journey with problems to solve and lessons to learn, but most of all, experience to enjoy. Though life in this world is not smooth as cotton and as sweet as a honey, but every step we take is a challenge to step onto big heights. It gives us hardship, but later on we realize the lessons that impact in our lives. The experience we take in the road to where we are today is the best to taste as victory. For the past months of learning the introduction to the philosophy of human person, there are three concepts that caught my attention. First, the value of experience. Approaches to moral reasoning, deontological and teleological ethics. Recognizing others by empathy and responsibility. Value experience. Waking up every morning, we already have choices to face. Whether to continue sleeping or do some tasks to be productive. Living far away from home with no parents that dictates you are free to choose things on your own, whether a material or abstract priorities. I choose to prioritize socializing and learning with people, as mentioned a while ago, than being alone doing the requirements for schools. During this pandemic, social distancing is highly implemented, but me and my classmates socialized and communicating through online just to have an interaction to our lessons and tests. Aside from values, I myself also want to nurture myself with moral values. As we all know, cheating is very rampant, especially in this whole duration of pandemic in blended learning. Some of my classmates want my answers for their modules, but the moral values that I and my family inculcate in my mind, I sacrifice my time teaching them or tutoring them rather than doing cheating, which is an act of dishonesty. Philippians 4 verse 8 says, "Whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worth of praise, think about these things." Deontological and teleological ethics. A German philosopher, Immanuel Kant, says that when we do something because it is what needs to be done, even if you don't like it, then it's a moral worth. For the past 5 years of schooling in my second level of education, I experienced this 11th hour thing that makes my mind cramming and panicking. I did my projects during 11 hours, and it's very uncomfortable to make without a whole night's sleep, but you need to do it for the sake of deadlines and for the sake of grades. On teleological ethics, it focuses on the end, the purposes, or the consequences of the act. When I was a kid, my mom worked so hard that she can barely sleep just to work and work for us to be fed. One time she said to us that if someone would want to see her, we just lie that she's not around because she needs sleep. Deontologically speaking, telling lies is an act that is not good. In teleological ethics, it's for the sake of my mom, who works hard and wants some rest. But in our integrated faith and learning mentioned, a sin is a sin, no matter how small it may seem. Every day we commit sins. But the good news is that God is merciful and is willing to forgive us. Recognizing others through empathy and responsibility. As mentioned a while ago, I tend to teach or help my classmates who are not capable of direct understanding of the lessons in this time frame. I see their situation and try to understand by also showing empathy, because sometimes I myself can even understand in other things directly, and I felt their struggles. By that, I take responsibility, my time and efforts, my knowledge, just to share and elaborate to them that makes them understand. Integration of faith and learning mentioned that we are all humans, and as humans, we are brothers and sisters in the family of God. We must treat each other as fellow humans, not as objects. Let us remember that how we treat other people has a great impact to our self recognition.